Hello and welcome. I'm going to show you how to model this seat thingy looking guy. I don't know. I don't remember what I did, so I'm going to have to jump across a little bit. But we're going to start with the end sketch here. Alright, so we're going to start by creating a new sketch on this this front plane. And we're going to get a rectangle, start in the very center, drag up, and we're going to make that 480, and then press tab, which is above caps lock. That'll jump to the other box. 480 millimeter square. Alrighty, so next thing we're going to do is finish the sketch. At this point, we're going to go up to construct. We're going to do a plane along a path, and then we're going to click on our path that we just made and hit OK. We're then going to rotate a little bit, create a new sketch on that plane, and then in the very center here, we're going to go create rectangle. We're going to get a center rectangle because we want it to be dimensioned from this center point. And my tubing is going to go like that. So it's going to be 50 by 20, I believe. Let me just double check that. 50 by 20, wonderful. Okay. Now we're going to press O, which is the offset tool. Click the circle and drag that in. If it's a positive, great. If it's a negative, just click flip. Or whatever it needs to go on the inside, and we want to go 1.6 or negative 1.6 depending on what yours needs to be. Hit OK and click finish the sketch. Click the little home button. Alright, we're going to come up to create. We're going to go down to sweep, and we're going to sweep this profile, and then we'll change our selection tool to path. We're going to select sweep it along that path. Hit OK. Great, so we've got our tubing, but it's a tube wall and it's hollow, but it's all one piece, and I want it to be separate pieces because it's separate pieces of metal. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go back into our first sketch, and we're going to get a line, and we're going to create a line that goes from corner to corner of our square, then finish the sketch. Open up the sketches folder in the browser, so turn that first sketch back on, and we're going to create a plane at angle. Click your line, and we want it to be 90 degrees, I believe. 90 degrees, yep. Then create another plane at angle on the other line, and we want that one to be 90 degrees as well. Wonderful. Now we're going to use the split body tool. So we'll click our body, we'll change our selection to the splitting tool, and we'll click on one of the planes. That'll cut the body in half along that plane. Hit OK. Go back to split, select my bodies, which is going to be these two now. And I'll change my splitting tool to the other plane, hit OK, open up your construction folder, turn those planes off, turn your first sketch off, and now you can see we've got 4 bodies, and if we turn one on and have a look at the inside, it's hollow. Wonderful. What do I do next? I don't even remember. Blah, 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 split, split, sketch. What's that sketch? Ah, okay. Alright, so now we're going to create the top section. Can I move that? Yes. We're going to create this bar. So, new sketch on the side face of this tube. And I'm going to press P to project, and I'm going to project the edge of this surface into my sketch. Hit OK. I'll get my rectangle tool, and we're going to make sure you click from the outside to the outside, and it's going to be 50 mil by 20, and click on that outside edge there. Then I'm going to, let's see, how long. If I click on this line, it's 500 mil long. So I can dimension this line to this point. Now I know half of 500 is 250, and I know half of 50 is 25. So if I do 250 minus 25, that'll give me the distance from this edge to this edge, which is going to be 225. And if you want to check it, you can click the inspect tool and click that point to that point, 225. So we know our box is now in the middle, which is what we need. Press O for the offset tool, click the rectangle, offset at 1.6 mil, hit OK, finish your sketch, press extrude. What the hell? I think I missed a step. Oh yeah, I copied that first. Hehe. Little bit of a weird order because I'm forgetting everything I've ever done in my entire life now. Let me just double check the length. 500 from the outside face. Okay, we're going to make an offset plane from this outside edge. And we're going to take it to, in my case, it's going to be -500. And I'll click OK. So this will make my whole project a meter long. Come up to the Create menu, come down to Mirror. We're going to mirror these 4 bodies across, change your selection tool to the plane, this plane. Press OK. And now we can use the Extrude tool to extrude this profile, and it's behind, like, let me try to explain that. The sketch is behind this face. If I click on the face, it tries to extrude this face, which I don't want. Okay, so I'm going to click on where I know it is. I could just rotate it, it'd be way easier, but I just want to show you this. Click and nope. Click and hold when you know it is, and then a little menu pop up, and you can select the thing from the menu. Okay, I want to extrude that, and instead of putting a number, I can just click on that. That'll take it all the way over there, make sure it's set to a new body, and hit OK. Turn that plane off because we don't need it anymore. Okay, what next? Blah, 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 blah. Draw that whole thing. Okay. Okay, so we're going to draw the top and the top supports, which are just chilling under here, all at once because they both touch the same face, which is this face. So the top of the supports touch that, and the bottom of these ones touch that. So I can just draw it all in once. So I'm going to create a sketch on the bottom of this piece. I'll press P for project, and I'll project in my whole object. Okay, then what I think I did was I created a rectangle that went from here to here. That'll give me a little offset because there's a little gap around here. Let's see what the actual numbers are coming up at. I think it was a 5mm offset. Alright, so we're going to press O for the offset tool, click on that rectangle, we're going to offset it 5mm, and then hit OK. We're then going to have to come to our corners and draw a line with the line tool from this corner straight out there. Same with this corner down here. Line to there, because what we're going to, I'll show you why that is in a minute. Right, so that's my seat section done. Now I need to put in my supports. And they're going to be 130, 150, and then our holes are 60, 15, and 5. No worries, Murray. So, rectangle tool. Gonna just slap that whole thing in there. We're gonna make it 30mm wide. Then press Tab, and I'm not gonna put a length in because I'm gonna dimension it from this endpoint to this line, 150mm, and I'll do the same over this side, 150mm. So that's now centered, and I'm gonna set from the end. Misclick that. I'm going to set it from this point, 100. Alright, I'll add in my circle. So 5mm diameter circle. To get your circle tool, I just press C, but it's also up here. D for your dimension tool. Click on the edge of the circle, then the edge. That's going to be 15, so we're half a 30. And I'm feeling 40 from the end, perhaps. Is that right? 60. Oh yeah, no, that's valid. That's actually valid. 60. All right. Wood expansion and all that, you know how it is. Now, we're going to use a line tool. So bring your line tool up, draw a line, just a little one there. And then we're going to do another one up here somewhere. Find the triangle right there. That's the center point. So I'll just draw a line across there. I'm going to use that as a mirror. So I can click here, mirror, and I can select all of this. So here, 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 as well as the circle. Oh, I should have done this the other way. Anyway, change your selection tool to your mirror line. It's going to be this short little line in here. Then hit OK. So that'll move that across there. And then I just have to mirror all of this stuff up there. So I'll get my mirror tool out, and I can probably just drag a box over it all. That works. That's easy. Select my mirror line to there. Okay. Got our holes. I only got a point there, which means that first mirror didn't actually work. How do I edit mirrors? I don't even know. Anyway, now I'll have to do that one again. So when you click on the hole, make sure you click on the outside. I must have clicked on the inside before. Change the mirror selection tool there. Yep. And then we'll have to do it again. Silly, silly me. What a foolish man. Alright. So we should have all of our bits. Finish the sketch. Press extrude, and we're going to click on here, as well as this little bit outside boundary, and this part, and the hole. As well as down here, this part, and this part. Alright, so good. And as well as this, this, this. Rotate your view around. Click on the top of this piece. That'll move it up. Make sure it's set to a new body. Press OK. Come over to the sketch. Turn it back on. Rotate back around. This time we're going to extrude this. Yep. As well as this. Alright, and I think it's like 5 mil, I don't know, making it up. Change it to a new body, hit OK, and modeling's finished. Turn your sketch off so it's not gross. And now we put some wood in, so we'll go modify, physical material, or appearance, doesn't matter. Wood, am I going to pick? Something gross, maybe wood. Wow, that's seriously wood. And you're done. Good job, everybody. Proud of you.